everyone, this is Group 4 and our topic is the history of the Faculty of Law. So today I'm going to be taking you on a tour around the present Faculty of Law. So come on, let's go.
We looked inward into the minds of students and staff, listening closely, asking carefully until their voices revealed the story at the heart of this faculty.
What did you expect law faculty to be like before you entered?
That's a very interesting question. I expected it to be something sort of what you see in the movies, something like Suits, law school. I watch a lot of law series, but more when I got in, I'm not a scholar. I find it hard, but we scale through day by day. Lecturers are not exactly what I expected. I think they are actually better than what I expected, because maybe being a private university. But yes.
What was your biggest shock when you first entered the faculty of law?
Okay, so my biggest shock was the fact that we had to wear white and black. I knew that beforehand, but I didn't know it wasn't like, when I first entered, it wasn't that strict. It was just
the voices of students. We moved to a lecturer, an older perspective, offering depth, memory, and a broader view shaped by years within the faculty.
What do students often misunderstand about studying law?
The fact that you're in law, it's an opportunity or a privilege. Don't take it for granted. A lot of people wanted law, but they couldn't get it due to one thing or the other. And the fact that you're in law, it's an opportunity. So I tell them that they should make friends with people in other departments because we need each other to survive. You can't say that your whole life will be one-way traffic. No. You need to meet with people. Me, majority of my friends are in sciences. So most of the time when I'm talking, I use science as an example.
What does teaching law require beyond just knowing the subject?
Okay, teaching law is passion. Teaching law is you understanding what you want to tell others. Because if you don't understand it, how will you give it to them? You cannot give what you don't have. There's a Latin maxim, there's a Latin maxim to that. Most of the time, I don't like saying that Latin maxim except where I'm in the midst of my colleague. So if you can't give what you don't have, if you don't understand law, how would you give it to people? And this thing is,
to the best of your knowledge, what challenges has the faculty faced over the years?
It's just the accreditation. Having our own university is a very crazy goal because I personally didn't like sharing classes with non-Westerners at Ella. We actually have policies because it wasn't convenient.
So you don't know you to speak rumors that not students are now?
I said from the place of convenience, not that we are educated by non-Westerners during time. We're looking for classes and everywhere school during time. It's not associated with people.
Not every voice was wholly celebratory. Alongside the commendations came thoughtful, measured observations that pointed to areas for growth. These perspectives, offered with respect and honesty, reveal a faculty that continues to evolve in response to its own reality.
Hi, my name is AKINOLA and I'm a current I'm a law student.
Hi. So when you were admitted here, were you told anything about the faculty's legacy, maybe during your orientation?
Yes, I was. I was told that because we have chambers in the school, I was told that justice chamber is the best chamber. They never won best chamber. So I think that's like the history. And also the fact that we just started law and like we win for competitions and winning. I don't really know if that's the case. Okay.
Hello. So my name is Miss Testimony Kosusu. So I'm a core member working here as a graduate assistant and handling the training and competitions, internal and external mock trial competitions for the students.
So as someone just joining, what potential do you see for the future of the faculty?
Potential? There are lots of potentials. Yes. So much work to be done. I'm going to tell you the truth. So much work to be done, yes. But there are lots of potentials. The students are very passionate. The students in this faculty. were little but were very passionate. The lecturers are driven. Yes, a lot of things might still be holding them back. Like I said, it's still a new faculty. We've not yet had the wider range, and the students are yet to maybe meet up with some things that is happening in their counterpart schools. But they are already setting up associations, they are setting up bodies by themselves that they know that is necessary. They are gathering themselves together, trying to start up things, and I think that that is the most important thing that is needed. Once there is passion, then we can be able to move forward. And
as we move through the faculty, each space reveals its character. The lecture halls where ideas are shaped, the library rich with knowledge, and the corridors allow required determination. Together, they reflect a culture of discipline and legal excellence.
Hi, my name is Memebers. I'm the founding level of students and the general secretary, faculty of law.
So what's the student body like?
Okay, so we have the executives. Those are like major people in charge of the faculty. We have all our executives in different departments. We also have an executive head. And the same way we have arms of government, we have the judiciary. The judiciary are basically in charge of most courts. The judiciary is headed by the chief judge, who has other executives that help him in the administration of the courts. So as lawyers, we're still going to venture into litigation, we're still going to practice. So most courts is basically a place where we can visualize or actually act out what we're going to do, where we can actually litigate. So we have Justice Chamber versus Equity Chamber. We have Justice Chamber, Liberty Chamber, Human Rights Chamber, and Justice. Let's say Justice. Yeah. Liberty, Human Rights, and Equity. Yeah, Equity Chamber. So the most court, that's basically what it's about. Then we have the legislature. Those are the people in charge of our constitution. We have constitution that regulates everything we do. Regulates the election process. Regulates the committee that we have. So those people are in charge. I think it's like a system where people have access to legal services for free, because legal services are very expensive. That's essential. So we have 5 different law clinics based on different areas of law. So we have sports law clinic, we have environmental law clinic, we have access to justice law clinic, alternative dispute resolution law clinic, and child protection law clinic. So those law clinics.
This work has traced the story of the faculty through its people, its spaces, and its evolving identity. From student voices to experienced perspectives, from moments of praise to thoughtful critique, each insight has shaped a balanced account. What emerges is not just a record of the past, but a reflection of a living institution, one that continues to grow, question, and define its place in a pursuit of law and justice.
I think the only thing that is different is this sport. Okay, I know because I am a building. And now I'm white and black. Yeah, I feel like.
Wait, but you're not the faculty. Are you the faculty with just now?
And there's nothing unique now.
It's just in this sport.
Yeah, white and black.
And white.
Yes, that's it.
She said that. Okay. Yeah.